And it took an interesting turn. As we're driving, I felt something, cause she was like on this side of me, cause I was on the right side of the car in the back seat. I felt something crawling on my arm. At first I didn't pay no attention to it because I'm like, oh, maybe it's just like some of my clothes or something. And then I felt it again, and it was continuous, like on different parts of my arm. So I was like, what is that? Mind you, it's pitch black because we're in the middle of nowhere. There's no street lights or anything like that. So I'm like, what is that? Then that's when I realized that she was throwing up on me. And I flung her to the other side of the car, which is where Destiny was on. D. And
we're gonna blur that name out.
Okay, to D, and she threw up on D, and D was like, oh! So literally, we flashed the light in the rest of the car and realized that when her head was between her knees the whole time, she had been throwing up. And it wasn't just regular. It was black cabbage, and like the liquid was like, it was clear with like pieces of like black specks in it. It was disgusting. Oh my God. Now mind you, she sprawled out on the curb in the gas station like this. Then the sheriff pulls up. Oh my God. And all he did was look at us, well, look at her really, and shook his head and went inside the gas station. I was like, thank you, Jesus. As soon as he went in, I was like, we need to go. We have to leave. We have to leave now. Mrs. Doubtfire style, we gotta go. Okay. B was complaining the whole time, just cussing up a storm. Wasn't really helping the situation, to be honest, but we just let her have her moment, because I understand it's your car and it was completely wrecked.
I want to let y'all know that I definitely forked up the money the next day to
get it shampooed. So. We thought it was just gonna be detailed, but they had to shampoo the inside, and it was a lie. It ended up being like $100 and something.
$128
So,
to be exact.
Dang, you remember?
Girl, yes. That, listen, college one-time money. College money
counted
made you feel
every penny.
Every penny. It made you feel rich to have what you did have in your bank account.
No lie. So we got to campus. Now we're calling our friends to come help us bring her upstairs. We lived on our 3rd floor. We had no elevator. It was all stairs. So
shout out to Kay.
Shout out to Kay.
Till this day, got love.
And mind you, Kay was in the bed with somebody else. Like Kay had their own boo thing. Got out of bed to help us. Okay? Now if that ain't love, I don't know what is. Have Kay help us bring her upstairs. And we had to strip her like completely butt booty naked, threw her in the shower, and just let the water rinse her off. The next day, we put her on probation. She was on probation. And she woke up with cabbage in her hair.
No. Let me tell you the next day. So the next day, they come in my room. I'm still a little bit intoxicated. So they're talking to me, and I'm literally like, nothing they're saying is making sense. Like, I'm looking at them, their mouths are moving, but my brain's not processing what the heck they're saying. So I'm looking, I'm like, all I know is they say my card. So I was like, oh wait. So I give them my card. Then they're like, got to shampoo the car. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'm tired, I'm still intoxicated, so once they left the room, I knocked out. But mind you, I woke up and there was like vomit on my pillow, vomit in my hair, some vomit on like my clothes too, so I don't really know how that worked out. I don't know how I'm still here, but you know, the Lord's our Savior. But anyway. So yeah, so Kay came in the room to come check on me, and she found a hot mess, which was me, mind you. Hold up, chill.
I'm agree.
So yeah, so she found me there, and I decided to come down from my bed, which probably was a bad idea because everything came at me at one time. Literally, I started having a panic attack out of nowhere. I couldn't breathe. Mind you, I have asthma, slight asthma, so I was looking for my asthma pump, couldn't find it, and I started panicking, but she was in the room with me, and she okay, so yeah, so she grabbed me, and she was calming me down. She's like, breathe, and it worked. You know, that was my go-to person back in college. So, well, back in freshman year. So that really helped having her there at that moment in time because I really was. Sorry, I really was panicking.
When we the next morning saw the inside of the car, we were like, oh my God, this is bad. Like it didn't look, half the stuff we saw the next morning, we did not see the night before. And we were like, yeah, because it was dark. And we were like, oh my God, what was in her body? We were like, okay, when we got back to the school, we were like, you need to go to the hospital, urgent care or something. If you were throwing up black stuff, we immediately went on like Google and was like, throwing up black. Blood. It was like, oh, there means there's like a throwing up blood or some sort of ulcer or something. We were like, you need to go. And she's like, I'm not gonna go. And
they called my mom.
I didn't, but her mother was
called my mom.
And
what? Who does that?
But to my understanding, her mom wasn't really so much upset that she was throwing up blood. She was just upset that she lost control.
No. That's what the understanding was.
That's what I got from it.
No, my mom was pissed. My mom wasn't talking to me for 2 weeks. She blocked me on social media, blocked my number, so I couldn't contact her. She's like, since you want to be grown, you can go ahead and be grown without me in your life, And yeah, she blocked me on everything.
We going to the doctor, which I was happy about. She was fine.
Nothing was wrong with me.
So, which is great. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
$100 for no reason.
I'd rather be safe than sorry. So, after that, she was put on probation for a little minute, but it was definitely quite an experience. I learned from her mistake. I've never blacked out. I've never gotten to that point.
Don't mix drinks that we can't handle. We stopped drinking. I stopped drinking Kharkov after that night.
No, we did drink it again.
We did? Mm-hmm. When? Oh, girl, you right. We never finished it. We ended up drinking rum instead because we couldn't.
We didn't finish it, but we brought it back to school and used it again.
I thought we threw it out.
We shared it.
We did?
Yeah. Whoa. See, when you're in
college,
college,
let me not lie to you.
That cheap liquor, we're like, oh, let's get it.
It was $10.
It was a little bit more than that because we had the big bottle.
Oh, not that time. I'm saying the bottles.
Oh, like regular bottles were like $10, and hey, you know it's bad if it's in a plastic bottle.
I told y'all, now that drink is literally gasoline.
Lighter fluid. Yep.
Like it could, probably set somebody's house on fire. You know what? I'm not gonna plot on here, but
moving on. So yes, learned from her mistake, and next we did try to do better. We have grown since then. You know, that was a few years ago.
That was 3 years ago. Can you believe we can say that?
I know. We're cognac drinkers.
Yeah.
A lot of vodka in someone else's cup.
Vodka is a whole nother story. Vodka brings out another side of me. Hennessy brings out a good side of me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But that is it for story time. Roses are red, violets are blue. If you aren't on Team Mocha, who you rocking with, boo? Ew. Like, comment, subscribe, and share if you would like to see more of this face. But other than that, comment below what other things you think we should do, video, pranks, and I will do them. Listen, I will do them. But we are out.